in Cleveland. We're going to talk about that. They did a little bit in the trenches. They signed a couple guys in the trenches. First depth chart of the season came out today, and I guess we got to do our first score predictions of the year coming up next on Cincinnati Unfiltered.
Your boys are ready to go. You already know. Grab a garage beer, let's flow. No filter needed. Beer's getting deleted. It's the Cincinnati Unfiltered show. Let's go. Our boys are ready to go. Our boys are ready to go. You already know. Grab a garage beer, let's flow. No filter needed. Beer's getting deleted. It's the Cincinnati Unfiltered show. Let's go. Our boys are ready to go.
What is up? What is up, chat? Tri-state area, the millions watching worldwide. You are live with Cincy Unfiltered. Probably, honestly, the best show out there. I mean, humble brag. I don't mean to brag. But how we doing tonight, Drew?
Many people have said the same thing. I'm not saying that, but
me. Yeah.
But some people are.
Yeah.
Bringing the Steve Heat tonight. The Steve Heat tweet of the week. I didn't have any good ones. I had a bunch. I actually had a bunch of Ohio State fans tell me to do bad things to myself.
Wait till the actual meaningful games start this week, and we'll have some Steve Heat tweet of the weeks. Don't worry, guys.
I posted a video provoking them, and they acted. The most sensitive fan base in sports, and I was bored waiting on an Olive Garden order, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to piss them off real quick. But this isn't a college football show. This isn't a show to talk about how Julian Sain looks scared to fucking death. It's about the Cincinnati Bengals, who play a real football game in Cleveland. Now, as a guy who was just recently in Cleveland, places a dunk. There's bums just sleeping on the streets right in the middle of the day. Saw one, pretty sure it was a Brady Quinn jersey, just zonked out on the concrete about 11:45 a.m. up there. Places a dump. We have to go. We have to go there now.
Yeah. And
we've got to get the week one monkey off our back. Haven't won a week one game since 2021. Can't have it. Can't have it.
Gross. That's a gross statistic. That sucks. Yeah.
Don't
Week one in Cleveland. Meaningful football, meaningful professional football is here. Unbelievable. A lot of stuff has happened this week, has transpired this week also, that has shifted this offseason to probably the A category. Would you agree with me?
Yeah, we're going to win the Super Bowl, obviously.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Because they did what I was clamoring for, what you were clamoring for, what many people on Bengals internet were clamoring for. Since our last show, the Bengals have signed Dalton Risner. Finally. After, I had to put in like a full-time effort on the internet, I feel like.
You did.
Some people, and I'm not saying this, some people are saying I was the sole reason that it happened. Like I said, that's just the internet talking, not me. True. But regardless, it doesn't matter.
Don't be so humble. You did it. This was you. Drew signed Dalton Risner. Let's just put it out there as fact.
The streets have said it.
Either way, absolutely unbelievable addition to this offensive line room. We've been clamoring for it. You've been clamoring for it. This front office, maybe they listened, or maybe they just had this in the holster all along. But a guard with experience that gave up what last year? I can't remember the stat. It was very low.
I don't think he gave up any sacks last year.
Oh, that's right. It's the ultimate of low. No sacks last year. God. Lucas Patrick, thanks for playing. Dalton Risner, step on up. Let's have the best offensive line in Joe Burrow's career this year.
Yes. Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Love that quite a bit. Dalton Risner fitting in great in Cincinnati. We're helping coach his wife on how to say Houday correctly. She's new. She's learning. She's taking notes. She's a very active TikToker.
Yeah.
Very active. So she posted a video saying, like, I don't think I know how to say Houday right. So I commented, I said, yo, I will meet you guys at a Skyline Chili, you and Dalton, and I'll teach you guys how to say it. We'll yell it in the parking lot. And she said, sounds good. Will it happen? Probably not. But we're putting in the effort. Just because the signing happened and he's here, work's not done. We got to get him comfortable. She ran a 5K in Cincinnati the other day.
Unbelievable.
Right. I mean, I don't know if I've ran 5Ks in my entire life. altogether.
Okay.
So props for that. But we have a mauler in town. He was not listed as a starter on the first depth chart, which we have. We will talk about here in a little bit. But he just got
Understandable.
Yeah. He's going to take that job within the first month of the season, and he's not going to give it back.
Easily.
That's my prediction.
100%. He's a veteran guard. He knows what he's doing. He has been very vocal with the media already that this is where he wants to be. He's happy here. He's going to protect Joe Burrow, and Joe Burrow's going to throw for 1 billion yards. That's a fact.
I had 1.5 billion.
Okay. Over. Okay. You bet the over. I liked it. Love that. Betting the
and Devin makes a good comment. I don't think Risner's allowed a sack in 2 seasons.
That would be so.
You know what that means? We've got a right guard who hasn't allowed a sack in 2 seasons. And then our left guard over there, Dylan Fairchild, didn't allow a sack for 2 seasons in the SEC. That's 2 guys that don't let defenders hit their fucking quarterback. And we're not used to this.
So nice.
We're not used to this, but that's good. That's a
huge.
Good thing.
Yeah. It's so good. It's just we
so,
aren't. The guard has been an issue. We've got the tackles. They've been getting inside and touching our quarterback. And like, imagine if they just don't.
Joe Burrow clean pockets?
I am like 0 sacks, right? That is a staggering statistic. Imagine if this year our interior offensive line gives up 0 sacks.
If that happens, if the Cincinnati Bengals starting guards, that's any of them, I don't care, any of them, they could start 5 different guards this year. I don't care. I'm saying right here, right now, September 2nd, 2025, if we go through the entire regular season and the Cincinnati Bengals guards do not give up a single sack, I'll do a whole show with my shirt off.
I love it. Yeah. Absolutely. I'll get Trench's life tattooed on me. Like, dude, we give up 0 sacks. Yeah, no regrets. Trench is life. That's my credo, 100%. 60 touchdowns. Let's do it. Let's break the record.
Yeah.
Whatever the record is, let's fucking break it.
For those of you that know what SMS means, that's awesome. If you don't, you better get hip.
Oh, I don't know what it means. I'm not hip. Can you say it, or is it inappropriate?
I mean, it's inappropriate, but we say that stuff all the time, right?
Is it from the bowling guy?
No, it's a term for pleasuring yourself.
Oh, okay. Let's move on.
I'm stroking. It means I'm stroking my shit.
Fuck. What's our cool guy term? Not bet. I learned bet the other day.
Type shit. So that is what that means. Now, on the Risner subject, we've got our first text from Dad tonight. He said, okay, so we signed Risner, but our offense should be good. But if our offense puts up 40 points and our defense gives up 45, now what are we going to do? And we have done something to try to address that as well. They have signed veteran Mike Pennell, defensive tackle, played a couple years with the Kansas City Chiefs, won a couple Super Bowls with the Chiefs. Now, I did a little bit of internet research. When I want to learn about a player, I'm going to be honest with you. They signed Mike Pennell, I don't know how to pronounce it. And my initial thought was, let's go. Who the fuck is that? So I started doing research on the internet. Chiefs fans didn't really like seeing him leave the building. I don't know why he was hanging around late. He's on the practice squad for now, but I think the plan is for them to elevate him. But from the internet research I did, the Chiefs fans were wanting him to stick around a little bit. So there might be something there.
Dog, I'm good with depth. He looks like a big dude. They interviewed him. He said he was happy to be here also. When we sign a guy and they're immediately telling the media, this is where I want to be, he like almost verbatim said, I'm here because you guys are a playoff contender. It's just, if the shoe fits, let's wear it. I don't know what his role is going to be on this team. Practice squad for now with the intent of moving him up. Depth for now. If he can make some plays, let's fucking make it happen, man. I like this. I like that we're about to play. I know I saw him in there. Yeah.
Oh no.
Chad,
we've been attacked.
Chad's
We've been attacked.
We've been infiltrated. But I like that we're about to play meaningful football and we're still adding to the team. It feels good inside my football heart.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't know that's a big Cleveland account. That's another good sized Cleveland account. We got infiltrated by the boys. They want me to keep my shirt on, and I get it. They want me. Look, I love Mason Graham. I almost cried when he got drafted by Cleveland because he is a fucking animal. He's a monster. So tall task for these new guards starting out the season. But Mike Pennell, veteran depth, been around a couple championship teams. Yep. That can't be a bad thing in your locker room. He's not taking BJ Hill's job. He's not taking Chris Jenkins' job, but he's a guy that's in the locker room. He knows how to win, and it's veteran depth and a defensive line that has struggled to pick up the run the last couple of years.
From what I've seen on Chiefs Twitter, infiltrating them, is that he's good for the locker room. He's got some leadership qualities. So anytime you add a good character guy into the locker room, it's a positive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Especially on a young defense too. There's a lot of young guys on the defense.
Did you see that we're the fourth youngest team in the NFL this year? Average age of like 26 or something like that.
I did.
That's crazy.
Very young. And a lot of that is on the defensive side. I brought the Risner graphic back up because there's a couple people in the chat that want us to say his name. And when I say his name, we're talking about Dalton Risner protecting Joseph Lee Burrow. And if Joe Burrow has clean pockets all year and can just sit back there and dot guys up, you know what we're going to be doing a whole lot of? We're going to be looking at that candle every week, talking about how he's maybe God's gift to football, which I don't disagree with by any means. But also, after he has these clean pockets and he's dotting up all these defense, we're all just going to be maybe in the middle of the street everywhere doing that.
Second of the season. And the Bengals go up again.
Type shit.
The chat wanted the gritty. The chat gets the gritty. That's how things have to happen here.
The chat gets inappropriate when we play the gritty, and it's absolutely hilarious.
I love it. I love every moment. I mean, it's just it's going off in the chat, and I love it. It makes me happy. I love that I'm not the only person out there who thinks that football can be an erotic experience.
I agree 100%. It is going to be a wild season if this offensive line plays to the caliber we all believe it can. It's just it's going to be nuts. I mean, he's going to throw for so many yards. Our weapons are secure. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. We've got depth at wide receiver. I mean, this offense could break records. I'm just going to throw it out there.
It could happen. Natty Ron, what's up, Natty Ron? How you doing? Good to see you in the chat. King Harambe wants to know where you can buy that pullover. And that's followed up by Taylor Stout saying you're a fucking clown for wearing that.
Hollister sells them. I don't know if they have any more.
Hollister?
Yeah. And Max Verstappen is the GOAT. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Taylor.
I could never I could never afford Hollister, so I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Oh man.
Where's the wife? She has left me and found a new man and has a entire new family.
Probably for the better.
Well, it's because I missed trash day today. I don't know if you guys saw the tweet or not, but
I did. How are you doing? Are you feeling okay? That's a big deal.
It's tough on me. I thought for sure that trash day was delayed because of Labor Day.
Yeah.
It's a holiday, pushes the trash day back. I was telling the wife, like, we got some trash to get out. I said, I'll get a lot of it out tonight. Trash day. She said, I think trash already ran. She had to go into work this morning and noticed a bunch of empty trash cans sitting on the fucking curb. And I didn't know till this afternoon. And yeah, it was hard. Not happy with myself, not thrilled. My trash cans are going to feel the weight and impact of my mistake for the next week. And I told her, I said, I would understand if you divorced me. And she's left. She's gone. She started a new life with a man who can have his fucking shit together.
It's a tough look. When I forget trash day, it's absolutely brutal because that whole next week, you're like praying to God that you're not the guy out there with the trash can with the lid canted at an angle, trash bags overflowing. Yeah.
That'll never be me. If my trash cans get too full, I start breaking laws. I'll throw bags of trash in the back of the truck and swoop into an apartment complex.
Yeah.
And find the dumpster. I did that all the time. When I was moving, Shout out to Indian Lookout Apartments in West Carrollton, Ohio, because they got loads of my trash
Loads of Garrison trash. Yeah.
that I didn't pay for. But yeah, so tough
We
day
got,
in regards to trash day.
we got score predictions popping off already in the
Oh,
chat.
I like that. I like
At the end of the show, Drew and I will do our official score predictions here. Obviously, we talked about it we talked about it last episode. Our in-season format is going to start next week. If you've got that graphic, we can just pop that up and we'll talk it at the end of the day. We'll have a game recap show still on Tuesday. Going to be 8:00 p.m. now, though, because I have to care for my family. I know that's upsetting. I apologize.
Loser.
We're going to do also a game preview show. The live is going to be for the members. That's going to be Thursdays at 7:30. It's going to be a quick little half hour. Let's talk about the game happening Sunday, or Monday, whatever. There we go. New member there.
Cody gets to watch it live. He became a member today.
Hell of a profile picture, Cody. Then Drew is going to post that live from Thursday on our YouTube Friday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. So just keep in mind next Tuesday, 8:00 p.m., not 7:00 p.m. I know some of you guys get here at like 9:00 in the morning and stay in the chat and talk shit to each other. But I love it. Yeah, definitely. But little tidbit for the season. It's going to be fun. Lots of stuff lined up. So
yeah, absolutely. This was a tough comment to read, though. I miss trash day. The week we get football Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's going to be a lot of trash. Lots of garage beer cans, lots of food containers, lots of paper plates. I really fucked myself. I put myself behind the 8 ball, but there's nobody to blame but me. I assumed that the holiday was going to delay trash day. That's on me. That's not on anybody else but me. Heading up, we get here earlier for the tailgate and drink garage beer. I like to picture people sitting in front of their computers or their TVs or their phones, wherever they watch YouTube, just pounding beers at 11 a.m. waiting on the show.
That'd be fun.
8 hours from then. So you get an extra hour of tailgating starting next week as we move to the new show.
Yes, absolutely.
And ahead of that game, dude, Fravor, you're right, dude. This is like starting the season 0-1. Bad week for me to do this.
It's preseason. It's still preseason. It doesn't officially count.
There hasn't been a regular season NFL game. You're right. But maybe this is getting the slow start out of the way for the Bengals. Maybe me missing trash day is the slow start. And they start up, they start up week 1, hitting the ground running. That's where we're going to have to get the bad juju out of the way. I like that. That's a good way to look at it. Let's find a positive to this thing, because they've got a game on Sunday. They recently released their very first depth chart for said game.
Sure.
Not really any surprises on here that I really see. Jamar Chase starting at receiver, not a shock. Orlando Brown Jr. at the left tackle. Left guard, Dylan Fairchild, the rookie, gets the start, backed up by other rookie Jalen Rivers. Cody Ford is the backup left tackle as of right now. Ted Karras, the captain, the man holding down the middle. Lucas Patrick, the new guy at right guard, right behind him. The newer guy, Dalton Risner, who I think will take that job at some point. Amarius Mims at right tackle, with Cody Ford holding down the backup right tackle spot as well. Drew Sample, my GOAT, my legend, tight end 1. They always list him as tight end 1, but it's definitely going to be Gesicki. I don't know how or why they do that. But Gesicki's also just basically another receiver at times too. Then Yoshi gets the start at slot receiver. He was not passed up by Mitchell Tinsley or Jermaine Burton for the slot role. T. Higgins on the other outside spot. Number 9 at quarterback. I'm going to say it slow for everybody in the chat. Number 9 from LSU. Joseph Lee Burrow. Yeah, I like to say it slow for the boys in the chat. They love that. And then rounding out the offense, your starting running back, Chase Brown, who's going to be an absolute weapon this year. Hey, John is here. John is here. Happy birthday, John. Happy birthday, John. Loyal supporter of the show. Usually early to the chat. Lost today. Is it because it's his birthday and he thought he could just coast through the day? If that's what you thought, John, you're fucking wrong. But glad that you're here. Happy birthday regardless.
Ridiculous. It's okay. Glad you're here. Defense. Yeah. This one, some were surprised, some were not. Got your left edge there, Joseph Osai, and it is not Miles Murphy up there. Some were kind of what's going on there. We'll see. D tackle, Slayton in there. Another D tackle, BJ Hill with McKinley Jackson and Chris Jenkins Jr. backing them up. Don't forget Howard Cross back there making the team. Love that. And the man himself on the other edge, Trey Hendrickson, with Miles Murphy backing him up. So
He's back. He's back, baby.
He's back, baby. I like the edges. I think I'm happy about that. Your linebacking core, Logan Wilson, the Cowboy, Demetrius Knight Jr. Then you got Barrett Carter and Oren Burks back there ready to go. I would not be surprised if you saw a mix of those guys on the field at the same time. So you do have starters listed there, but be prepared to see them all. Dax Hill in there. You've got Cam Taylor.
Slot corner.
DJ, slot corner. You got DJ Turner. Safeties listed currently. And we say that because Drew is doing the Lord's work on Twitter right now. Currently listed as the starters, Geno Stone and Jordan Battle, with Tyson Anderson and offseason darling PJ Jules back there as well. Special teams. You want to run through special teams? We'll just sandwich this.
The Mormon Missile, Ryan Rico. Evan McPherson, Money Mac is back now. I entered the Garage Beer Fantasy Football
Little
League,
guy.
and I drafted Evan McPherson as my kicker. Now, these punishments and things of the sort, I could end up on a billboard. I could have to run a 5K in a tuxedo while drinking beer. There's a lot of stuff that could happen to me, and I put my faith in Evan McPherson to be my fantasy kicker because I believe in him. I loved what I saw in the preseason. Perfect from outside of 50 yards. I believe perfect on field goals in general. So I think he got his swagger back. I think he's back. So I put faith in him. And then new long snapper, William Wagner, Michigan man, won the long snapper job over Cal Adamitis in camp, which sucks because I like Cal Adamitis a lot. Very, very cool guy, good human being. But coaches went with Wagner. And then your holder, Ryan Rico, had a messed up hold last year, cost us the Baltimore game. Got to lock in there. Punt return, kick return. Charlie Jones is going to be the primary punt returner with Jermaine Burton backing him up. And it looks like Charlie Jones and Jermaine Burton will both be back there for the kickoff returns. So that is the initial week 1 depth chart for your
thoughts?
Cincinnati Bengals.
What are your thoughts?
A lot of stuff that was pretty much expected. I had the wrong image up. Very professional program. Lot of stuff that I expected. The Osai over Murphy was a little bit of a surprise. I thought that they were higher on Murphy, and I thought he's traditionally his whole career been behind Trey on that side, but I thought maybe they would move him to the other side. But I think same thing with the D tackles, like Chris Jenkins, they said had the best camp of anybody. He's not listed as a starter, but I think that there's going to be so much of a rotation in there that you're going to see all these guys a lot. Similar with the linebackers. They list 2 starting linebackers. I think Golden's going to have 3 linebackers on the field, a lot more than we've seen in the last few years with Lou in town. So depth chart is cool, but it's not exactly what you're going to see on the field. So there's really no surprises. I expected Lucas Patrick to start at least while Risner gets acquainted with the system and comfortable in practice. I do think Risner's going to take that job, whether it's injury or just play within the first month of the season and probably never give it back. But really nothing. I didn't see anything come out on the depth chart today and say, holy shit, that's the way they did that. It was all pretty much expected.
Another cool one, and we've seen it in the preseason and we've seen it at practice, is the kickoff return there with Jermaine Burton in there, punt returning maybe too with Charlie Jones. I like that. I like that a lot. If he's going to need to find a niche while he figures out how to become wide receiver 3, let's get him back there and get him returning punts and kicks. I like that.
He had a pretty big one against Indy. Yep. I think it might have got called back for a hold or something, but he had a big return. So he's definitely got potential back there. I expect the Bengals to have a bend but don't break mode on defense. I hope so. I think that they bent and broke all last season. So if we can get them to bend and not break this year, I'll take it. Wife's just checking in. Had to clean up a tomato off the floor. Our texture issue child apparently no longer has texture issues and decided to eat everything in the house. She's been eating all day.
That's good.
Well, babe, if you missed it, I told the entire internet that you left me and started a life with a new man. So that's where that's at. So
it's okay.
If Joe gets pressure from Lucas Patrick, I'm strapping up and laying that motherfucker out. It's Risner's time. I like that, John. Put your body on the line for the team.
I honestly, it's going to take one like really boneheaded play from Patrick, and I bet Risner's in there so fast. Like I wouldn't be surprised.
Like when he's on the field and he puts his fucking hands in the air as somebody runs toward Joe Burrow. Yeah. I saw it happen.
Yeah, I support Lucas Patrick. He's in stripes, but I literally think it's going to take one D tackle slipping by him for them to go, Risner, go out there.
Yeah. I could just see Scott Peters out there all fucking jacked up, looking like he could also still play football with his headset on. Yeah. And he's like maybe chewing tobacco or eating sunflower seeds. I imagine he's probably going to do one of the two. And there's just going to be spit flying out, and he's just going to be like, put fucking Risner in there. And that's going to be all she wrote.
Yeah. We talked Mike Pennell at the top of the hour here a little bit. Another welcome addition. Drew brought up the fact that it seemed like Chiefs fans didn't like necessarily seeing him leave the building. So good addition there. Was he listed on that depth chart?
He was not, because he's still technically on the practice squad. They're stashing him on the practice squad for right now, but the plan is to elevate him.
That's right. That's right.
Good comment from Natty Ron and Kate Breezy. Give the video a like if you're watching it, please. We don't ask you to do that as much as we should, but you know. Darius asked if we're going to be at the game on Sunday. We will not be at the game on Sunday, unfortunately.
No, I won't make it. No.
If you're still thinking about going, you could get your tickets on TickPick.
Yeah, you can.
And if you use code Cincy14, there was a bit of a miscommunication with the code that we got figured out today. So I'm going to break it down to you guys a little bit better. The official ticket provider of Cincy Unfiltered is TickPick. No fees. Pay what you see. They were doing no fees before the government stepped in because they're just good people. Now, when we were talking with TickPick, I asked if we had a code that could be used for everyone all season to save money on Bengals tickets all year. And they said, hey, I'm going to tell you the truth. We don't mark our tickets up that much. So if we let somebody use a code all year and knock all this money off each order, it's going to hit our bottom line because we don't mark our tickets up because we're not scamming people. I said, okay, that's fair. So I thought the code was going to be for new users to the TickPick app only. That is not the case. So the way that this works, the code is Cincy14, and it knocks $15 off your order of Bengal tickets for any game, home or away. Now, we were able to speak with TickPick, and now while we couldn't get you a code that works multiple times throughout the year, we could get a code that works once for everybody, new user or not. Doesn't matter if you've used the TickPick app or not. You can save money on at least one Bengals game by downloading the TickPick app and using that code. Now, you can download the app with the QR code on your screen, or you can just go to your app store and search it. It doesn't matter. You don't have to follow our link for that. If you use the code, they will know that we have a loyal group of supporters that like to save money on Bengals tickets. So at least once this year, whether you are a new TickPick user or not, code Cincy14 knocks money off your tickets, and you're going to save more money than if you looked at the other guys. Because go ahead, look at StubHub, look at Vivid Seats, look at all those guys. The tickets are way fucking. They're way higher. They stink. They're higher. They're still slipping some little fees in there. They probably found a loophole around the government stuff to put. Bullshit back on it. TickPick's not going to do that. So we couldn't get it. We couldn't get a code that you could use all year to save a bunch of money, but we can save you money on one game. Shout out to TickPick, the official ticket provider of Cincy Unfiltered.
Absolutely love it. 100%. That's good news because some people go to one game a year. That's all they make it to. So if you go to that one game a year, use code Cincy14 and save money, man. They're great. TickPick is awesome. I won't drag on the ad read as much as we could do a whole show talking about TickPick, but price freeze, credit boost. I mean, they give you ticket credit on your birthday, folks. They give you cash. They give you cash on your birthday to spend on tickets. It's the best ticket provider out there, not just tooting their horn because they help keep the lights on. They rock.
Absolutely. And my wife makes a good point. If you don't use the code to buy your tickets, you don't get the Burrow Gritty.
Yep.
So if you're buying tickets home or away, if you're going to Cleveland, you can use it, save your money. Or if you're coming to a game this year, might as well save some money. That's enough to get you a beer in the stadium right there.
100%. Yeah.
Even things out. And if you want to get a beer in the stadium, why don't you just go ahead and get a garage beer while you're in the stadium?
Ooh.
Oh, wow. I have the wrong logo on there from a different ad.
What is
It's like I didn't have your name on there. I didn't have your name on there because it was when I did the Logan Wilson interview, I recorded an ad to put at the end of it.
That's okay.
So I had to.
You're firing me. You're kicking me off the show.
Yeah, you're at actually. This was an ad read to let everybody know that Ron is being let go. So it's
Ron is fired. Oh my God! But drinkingGarageBeer.com. Look at that. I got the website.
Damn it, Ron!
Correct. I got it right.
You said drinkingGarageBeer.com. It's drinkGarageBeer.com. You might be fired, actually.
I might be. Garage Beer, I'm sorry. DrinkGarageBeer.com. I don't know why I can't remember that. You know why? It's because I love to drink the beautiful, beautiful lime garage beer, baby. Lime-flavored beer. You can go with that. Summer's almost over, though. That doesn't mean you have to stop drinking. Doesn't matter. You don't have to stop drinking lime garage beer. But if you do choose to do so, you can go with their classic light beer-flavored beer. It's in the description, guys. Beer flavored beer. What more could you ask for? It's delicious. Now, Drew, if they go to www.drinkgaragebeer.com, can you tell them how they can find it near them?
Well, yeah, all you got to do is go to the beer finder, enter your zip code, or turn on the location on your phone. It'll tell you bars, restaurants, gas stations, golf courses, anywhere that you can buy that delicious beer flavored beer. And inside Paycor Stadium this year, in there, an official beer sponsor of the Cincinnati Bengals. Buy it in the stadium. I was told by Greg Luther and James, Cincy James, Project Game Day boys. Stop by that tailgate week too if you're going to be there. We'll have plenty more to talk about that. And yeah, they said it was everywhere. Everywhere you could buy a beer. All you got to do is walk in and buy a garage beer. So that's exactly what we're excited for. You know, they keep the lights on here, as Ron says every week.
They do, but it's genuinely good beer, baby. Happy to be partnered up with them. Love it.
Absolutely. So we got a couple ad reads out of the way. That's a professional program. The segue right into the ad reads, knock them out in the middle. That's what they say you're supposed to do on YouTube. So yeah, now that the depth chart has been talked about, we've got everything out in front of us, I believe. And it's just, think about this, folks. Really, 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 really think about this. 5 days. In 5 days. In T. Higgins days, we can watch Joe Burrow play football. Now, this time 5 days from now, we're all going to be thinking we're going to win the Super Bowl, or maybe some people are going to be thinking that we should tank the season. I don't know.
They could. They very well could.
And I put this on Twitter the other day. Sunday, win, lose, it's going to be a ride on the old timeline, one way or the other. The timeline's going to be unhinged. People are going to be out of their fucking minds. They're probably going to be threatening to murder us and calling me fat and all of these things.
I hope they do.
Hopefully, because it'll feel right.
Good content.
But it's almost here.
We're so close. We are. Mama T, I know you're out there watching the show, and I know you're active on Twitter. We are your son T. Higgins away from meaningful football. It doesn't feel real. It's been like this all off season. I've been watching my racing. We've been watching the Reds a little bit, a little FC Cincinnati action. Cincinnati sports is goated, but now we're going to watch meaningful Bengals football. Are you muted?
I could cry.
Okay.
No, I was just trying to find the words to explain to you guys how I feel right now. Look, man. Look, we wait for this for months and months. That's right, Natty Round. Just win Sunday. Find a way to win a football game. But just thinking about it, it was a nice warm-up this weekend. Had college football come back. I got to turn on all 6 televisions, which was cool.
That's awesome.
We love that.
I'm jealous of that.
But the Sundays just mean more, man. And that's why when I get in these wars on Twitter, when I'm pissing off the Buckeye fans, I tell a lot of them, because the Bengals fans that have followed me for a long time are like cool about it. They're like, I hate the team you like on Saturdays, but you're a Bengals fan, so I'm going to stick with you. And I'm like, hey, Sundays mean more. Sundays mean more. It is what it is. And yes, dude, for the next 17, 18 weeks, no matter what, we will watch the Bengals play football now 8 weeks or so and get to the Super Bowl.
100%.
But my God, I'm a better person when it's football season. I'm a better human being when football is actively on my TV at all times.
Yeah, it depends on the outcome of the game. They definitely control my mood. But when the Bengals are winning and we're firing on all cylinders, Ron's a happy guy. So it's the best time of the year. The weather's starting to cool down a little bit, man. It's going to be so good. And we get to go up to Cleveland week 1. We already said it's a trash hole city. Everybody knows that. They even know it. They're in denial. Their river catches on fire. But what a team to open up the season against. Division rival. Absolutely love it. Orange on orange crime is going to happen this Sunday. And I'm absolutely pumped about it. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, if you guys can hear, my child's upstairs losing her fucking mind. I don't know what has happened. I've been informed that she got hurt, but it's not bad. She's just very pissed about it. So if you hear a child screaming in the background, as a reminder, she is safe, loved, and cared for. She is just maybe a little bit dramatic.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Children
it happens.
yell. Children yell. It is what it is. It is what it is. Now, Drew and I both said we aren't able to attend this weekend, which is unfortunate because it was a goal of ours. But it's not that far away, folks. So if you can get up there, man, get up there and support the team. I know it's hostile territory, but it's week 1, baby. This team needs the fans screaming for them. Joe Burrow feeds off of that. They're going to feed off the energy, man. I cannot wait for it.
Yeah, I mean, go in there. And, people always say I've always had good experiences in Cleveland, to be completely honest with you, when I've gone up there for games. I had one guy that I had to turn around and say hey, don't fucking touch me.
Yeah.
And he was probably just drunk. The Bengals lost. Did you see that? Because the Bengals had lost. And I'm like, all right, yeah, haha. And then he grabbed my shoulder as I was walking. I was like, all right, don't fucking touch me. But other than that, I've actually had really good experiences up there. Everybody actually has been pretty cool to me, but I have heard horror stories.
Yeah, but we can't admit that on camera. Okay, I went to a rainy Cleveland opener 2 years ago. Never again. I love it.
That was rough.
Bengals Jay.
That was rough.
This is a great question. Throw some questions in the chat. Let's talk, guys.
Is this
the best Bengals team since losing Bates? What do you think?
Best Bengals team since losing Bates. So that was the 2022 year. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Absolutely.
It's got to be this offense, and the offensive line almost does it for you right there.
Does it for you? I mean? Yeah, I mean, because obviously massive concerns about the defense, though. But from a pure talent perspective, I think there's the most talent on this Bengals team since Jesse Bates left. I would agree with that
easily, and the most happy talent on the team with our weapons having their paychecks. Right, nothing to worry about.
I don't know how happy Trey is. I mean, he's happier.
I guess I'm thinking wide receivers. Yeah. Okay. But Trey, I don't, you know what I mean? Come on. Defensive ends aren't divas, man. Come on. He's going to go out there.
That's true.
Football. He's going to go play football, So should we talk? Should we go ahead and talk about it? The Lord's work that you're doing on Twitter?
I'm doing what I can.
Yep.
Can I pull it off twice in an offseason? I don't know. Jabril Peppers was released by the New England Patriots. Not because I'm a giant Michigan fan, giant Jabril Peppers fan his whole time at Michigan. Love that dude. I've got a signed Jabril Peppers jersey. That's one of my prized possessions. But man,
that's awesome.
He can still play football. He put out a tweet. He said, "I've had 6 defensive coordinators in 9 years. You can't find a scheme that I can't find a way to be effective in." And I love that from a football player. Guys saying, I don't care if it's a scheme that's necessarily built for what I do. I'll figure it out. I'll find a way to get in there and I'll be effective. Now, Dijon Anthony starting on IR, out for at least the first 4 weeks. I know they like PJ Jules. I know they like Tyson Anderson. But here's how I picture Jabril Peppers. Do you remember that 2021 year when we were giving the Chiefs fits and giving them shambles? It was because Trey Flowers would come in and take Travis Kelce out of a football game.
Yeah.
Trey Flowers was a big part of those defenses. Not a great corner overall, but great at that role that Lou Anarumo found for him.
Now I'm not a Michigan guy, and please correct my history if I'm incorrect here, but that hit heard round the world. Was that Peppers or was that Clowney?
That was Clowney on Michigan running back Vincent Smith.
Okay. I don't know why I was thinking that was Peppers making that hit. So please.
That was before Peppers' time, but yeah, that
throw that out
sucked.
of your head.
That was in
Yeah.
the Outback Bowl.
Yeah. That was nuts.
Tough day.
Another good question here. Come on, man. I'm not using a mouse, guys. Just bear with me. What is our biggest worry position going into week 1? I'll start since you started last time. Right now, for me, it's defensive back. I'm not doubting them, but like I said in the last show and maybe the show before, I need them to come out and prove that they can lock down offenses. That's where I'm at with our defensive back room right now.
I agree, specifically the safety position. As a couple of people have said in the chat, I like that he used the safety vests in his comment for that. That's a good touch. Natty Ron's good in the chat.
He's on a heater. Good. He's on a heater tonight. Yeah.
When Natty Ron's in your chat, you have a better show.
Yeah,
that's
really
the way that works.
Are you? You're at EP too.
Well, no, I agree with you. I'm just saying on your point, I especially worry about the safety room. But I think for me, it's linebacker, not just because. So I think Logan Wilson's going to be fine.
I do too. I agree with you.
If you missed, I did a one-on-one interview with him last week. If you missed it, it's on our channel. You can watch that.
Go check it out.
And when we talked, it was pretty much, I was like, you guys are running some pretty vanilla stuff out there, right? And he was like, yeah. So I think Logan Wilson's going to be fine. He has a good relationship with Al Golden, who was his position coach his first 2 years in the league. But Barrett Carter, Demetrius Knight Jr. is listed as your starting linebacker. There's a lot of youth there. And I think that there's going to be a lot of pressure on the linebackers. If we had better linebacker play last year, we can call it what we want, man. Pratt wasn't good last year. He was terrible.
He had a down season.
And I think that Wilson's going to be the elder statesman of the group. He's probably going to wear the green dot, call the defense. I think he does want to build the defense around him to an extent because Golden loves his linebackers. He's very active with his linebackers. I just saved my beer, almost spilled it, saved it. So I think linebacker is my biggest concern just because of the youth. Because I think if they come in and they're running, you hit the ground running and they're firing all cylinders and he can be exotic with them, I think that cleans up a lot of the issues that we saw last year, and that helps the pass rush even more. And the more that your pass rush is helped, the more your defensive backs are helped. So I think it's all going to start in the middle.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think that the linebackers can be better if the defensive tackles step up and stop the run. Good
True
comment
story.
here from GH Bulldog. You're not wrong. As much as you want to just put the onus or the blame on a singular position group, they are all intertwined, man. If the defensive line plays well, the linebackers are going to be better and have less responsibility in the run, and they're going to be able to cover passes. If the linebackers play well and can pressure and cover the middle, the safeties are freed up to play the outfield there and do their job. So there's a lot going on there, man. It's intricate.
And I saw something about the defense that it might've been an article I read. I can't give credit to whoever did it because I can't fucking remember, but they said that Al Golden is a brand new defensive coordinator to the NFL. He has schemes that he's going to run with his linebackers and things. Why would he put that on tape on nationally televised preseason games when there's no tape on an Al Golden defense out there right now? Yeah. And I like that. I think that's true. That calmed me down a little bit from maybe some of the preseason crash outs we saw from the defense. So I have higher hopes than I thought. I'm not saying they're going to go out there and be the 85 Bears, the 2000 Ravens. I don't see that, but I feel a little bit more comfortable. And now Cleveland didn't have a good offense last year.
It
was bad. They got Flacco back there. Flacco's a guy that can throw it. He can sling it. He's got a cannon. He's a vet. He's seen it all, would much rather play a rookie. But they have the luxury of the first week of this season playing an offense that wasn't very good last year. Now, last year, it could be completely different. We don't know. But all you can go off is that. So, I mean, I'd much rather do that than have to start the season against like Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, those guys. But so it just calmed me down a little bit. Why would you put your shit on tape? And that's a great point.
Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah, I think the defense has got more in the chamber than we saw in the preseason. Another good and fun question here from OGK Breezy. I'll let you tackle this one first. Who do you think now anytime touchdown bets aside, try to remove yourself from that equation. Who do you think scores the first touchdown of the season for the Cincinnati Bengals?
First touchdown score. If I was going to make a wager on a first touchdown score, first thing I do is I pull out the BetJack app.
God, you're good at this. Holy shit. You're good at this.
I would hop on the BetJack app because that is the official sports book at Cincy Unfiltered. It's where I will exclusively be gambling this season. Now, you guys in the chat that may not have signed up for BetJack, we get it. Sports betting's been around for a few years now. Everybody's had their apps. Everybody's done their welcome offers. BetJack is currently running the best welcome offer in America right now.
Oh, yeah. It's actually
all you got to do, download the BetJack app on your phone, create your account, go down to the promotions tab in the bottom right. If you're brand new, opt in, $500 second chance bet. That means you could bet $500 on the Bengals to win on Sunday. And if they lost, you'd get that $500 back in bonus bets. So you can just run it back.
Yeah.
You would get your money back. The most aggressive new sportsbook sign-up offer in America right now because nobody else is doing it anymore.
No.
So if I was going to make that kind of a bet, I would do it on the BetJack app. And then I would probably I'd put it on T. Higgins. I feel like T. Higgins shows up in Cleveland.
I love that.
Of all the games that we've watched the Bengals go to Cleveland and not show up, I feel like T. Higgins usually does. So I would probably say T. Higgins.
I like that a lot. Mine's going to be a little different. Okay. I think the receivers are going to eat on that first drive, but I think we're going to get down to like the 5, and we're going to have to let old boy Chase Brown finish the drive for us. I'm going to go ahead and say Chase Brown is going to score the first touchdown for the Cincinnati Bengals. Whether that's good or bad, it's still points on the board, right? Absolutely love it.
No touchdowns are bad. So you think maybe they get down to the red zone and just ground and pound, punch it in with the old workhorse back?
Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Got a lot of questions in there. Here's one. Is it time to get Bengals Jay? You're a star of the show. I didn't even realize
Bengals
this
Jay.
is your third one. Yeah. Is it time to give up on Burton Project, assuming this is a show it or get a cut year for him? I think it's absolutely getting to be a show it or get a cut year for him. I'm not ready to give up on him. I think if he can do something in the return game and he finds his niche, let's go. If he ends up deciding to be wide receiver 3, I'm all for that too. But yeah, this is probably his last year if he screws it up.
Yeah, because you make choices in life, right? I know a gentleman by the name of Silvers who lives under a bridge because he does a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
And now he lives under a bridge. If Jermaine Burton makes the correct choices, which it seems like he has all offseason, and uses his talent to the best of his abilities, he will find a way onto the field this year and make an impact. Yeah. But if he can't, if it's issues in meetings, if it's whatever he dealt with last year, then yeah, it could be a cut him year. But I'm not ready to give up on the project yet. I'm giving him at least this year.
I agree. I think I completely agree with you. This is it, though. For me, this is it.
Oh, look at this. Adam Bushman's got Joe Burrow with the Bengals' first touchdown score, scrambling out of the pocket, maybe finding the pylon, scoring a touchdown, and then right in the fucking dog's pound's face. Are we going to see this?
Second of the season. And the Bengals go up again.
I love it. Absolutely love that. Whoa. Absolutely love that. If he gritties again, the internet's going to explode. Another good, awesome. It's going to explode. Another good question, King Harambe. Been here a while, also one of the OGs. Who leads the team in sacks this year? I feel like this is an easy one. Trey Hendrickson.
And it starts off Sunday as he sacks Joe Flacco.
Joe Sacco
on the last drive of the game. And he comes down playing a song by a man named Big Dot called 75, and he's on 75 South heading home, and all you hear is, I'm on 75 with it. I got him pissed off. I'm who they call when they need it. I'm the big dog. That's what Big Dot would say. And it's going to be Trey Henderson, and it all starts fucking Sunday.
Week 1, baby. Absolutely love it. We got a bunch of Browns fans.
Yeah, we got another one. We got another one in here.
I like it. I love it. I love it. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I respect
I
it.
may
respect
I
it.
may run my mouth on Twitter, but I understand you're a football fan too. All fans are welcome to watch this show. Absolutely. Type shit.
Type shit for sure. Type shit.
I don't think I've used that right one fucking time.
I think that's why it's good. You can use it pretty much whenever.
Okay. All
Type
right.
shit.
I love it. Type shit.
Use it whenever. Type shit. I'm gonna explode. Young chicken sandwich having a good night. The tiger
Whoa!
chugging the golden
What is-
Risner. I love that.
What is that picture?
Yeah,
That's
dude.
incredible. Has
Yeah.
Grosbeer seen that? They need to see that.
I hope they do.
Yeah,
I might make a huge wager on the Bengals to win and win $75,000. I'm gonna do the old belly game Cushington and take a pick with 75,000 on 75. I'm dropping hip hop
Belly gang.
references tonight. If you guys, you know who Belly Gang Cushington is?
I only because of you. You saw them live, correct? Or is it one guy?
It's one man, one gentleman
Okay,
by the
all right.
name of Belly Gang Cushington. He did a music video where he stopped traffic on I-75 in Atlanta with $75,000 in cash and like did a verse for the song and recorded it with traffic just piling back up from it. It's fucking awesome.
Illegal.
I don't have. It is illegal. I don't have that budget, but I am going to take $4 a picture with $4 on Route 4 in Dayton.
That's great. Yes, I absolutely love
best I can
that. You're
Um,
an idiot.
Yeah, you're not stealing the show, Jay. You're asking good questions, man.
Check out this sequence of events here. I absolutely love this. Vic coming in. Welcome to Watch As Young, but like the dream. It's okay. Little correction. Stream. Frave Films coming in from the top rope. The stream is the dream. I absolutely fucking love that. Gonna put that in the old brain housing group and use that later. Absolutely. Yeah. If you could share, like, this is our Mr. Beast moment. Like and share the stream. All it does is allow us to bring you more content. So let's go, baby. Like and share the stream. Absolutely. We're at 52 minutes. I don't want to cut the people short here. We've answered questions. We've talked. Well, I mean, what else we got going on, man? Garage beer.
Do you have any pre-game rituals for like the night before the NFL season starts? Do you have any or am I a fucking psychopath?
So, you're not a psychopath. I don't have anything for like the night before. Now, before the United States government and a combination of old ISIS and Al Qaeda decided to take my knees away from me, before every game in the morning, a Sunday morning, I used to go for a jog and clear my head and like pretend that I'm on the team and need to really focus and stuff. And then I'd come home and you're going to laugh at it. Come home, shower up, get down there, meet you down there and start slamming beers. That was mine. Just a little jog in the morning.
Why don't you jog to the stadium, sissy?
Okay.
From your house to the stadium.
Someone sponsor me.
Yeah, can't be doing that for free. Can't be doing that for free.
Yeah.
When are we arm wrestling?
What
about arm wrestling? I can't arm wrestle around till he fixes his hair. It's hanging down in his face.
Buddy, that's the style, man. I'm growing this out till the playoffs.
I need a haircut. You going playoff hair?
I am not cutting my hair until the playoffs this season. I'm letting it grow out.
Drew, are you big on jogging? I will not be doing any jogging. That's not part of my pregame ritual. My pregame ritual, I never sleep.
Really?
Your sponsor for jogging has to pay for the next knee surgery. I don't mean to make you self-conscious about your hair. I'm just saying.
No, you're good. I play with everybody. No, orthopedic surgeons, Dayton, Beacon, any knee surgery places out there. You want to sponsor me limping my ass from Dayton to Cincy? Let's do it. I'll have to start the night before. But
yeah, start about 8 p.m.
Yeah. What is yours? Is you don't sleep? Is that it?
That's pretty much it. And it's gonna be a big Saturday night for me. Michigan plays on the road in Oklahoma, 7:30.
That's
Saturday
a fun
night.
game. That's a fun
It'll be
game.
a fun game. We're missing our best defensive player because of a bullshit targeting penalty, but I digress. But man, I usually just
shouldn't be a criminal on the field. It's Michigan mantra.
He's guilty of being 6'3" and the quarterback being 5'8" is what he's guilty of.
I know.
But I do have a thing where on game days I hit a speedway And
Yeah,
I
you
get an
do.
orange Mountain Dew.
Your Mountain Dew. Yeah.
The
I've
live
seen it.
wire.
I've seen it in his truck, him giving me a ride
Yeah.
down there, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, we get the orange dew flowing. I do have to wear the same color jersey as the team.
Yeah. Yes, you do. I know that. You're getting young chicken sandwich in here starting a war.
If Joe Burrow got hit like that, I would want it called targeting. No, I would want it called roughing the passer, which is exactly what the fuck that was.
Yeah.
It was a roughing penalty in 15 yards, not an ejection, and the guy's got to sit for half the game next year. Because if he would have like turned his fucking head down and launched into the side of the quarterback's head, I'd get it. He hit him face mask to face mask just because he's tall and the quarterback's not.
Tell us how you really feel. This was my next question, Drew. Are we driving that van down there?
Van's ready.
Okay.
Van's got a brand new battery in it.
Do you have a photo of the van ready and available to show?
I can put it on my phone on the screen. I don't have one on my computer.
Do that because I know you've tweeted it, but like there might be people in the chat here that don't follow Twitter that much. But the van's incredible. It's orange. It's got stripes. It's got logos. It's got decals.
I actually just washed the van yesterday.
Okay.
I was getting the van up and running, ready for action. I did put a new battery in the van just to make sure that maximum reliability is what we're going to need out of the van. I do need to get the oil changed. I'm going to do that at some point this week.
It's like a 98, right? Like what year is that thing?
It is a 2000 Chevy Venture, 62,000 and some change original miles.
I don't think they make Chevy Ventures anymore.
They 100% do not make Chevy Ventures anymore. Shout out to my dad for giving it to me. It was my grandmother's van. They used to borrow it to go to tailgates back in the day. And then as grandma got older and in her life, she gave it to my dad to make it a Bengals van. And then my dad, one day he was like, I'm kind of done fucking with it. So you can have it. And it's been mine since. I blacked out the wheels. I painted the grill. I've added some of my own flair to the van over the years. But yeah, it's going to be ready. Going to get the oil change, cleaned it out this week. Just to make sure everything's on the up and up. Air conditioner doesn't work, so we'll just roll the windows down. Heat though. Heat in the wintertime. It's working exactly as intended. I'm actually pulling up something of the van. Van needs a kegerator. Can we do that? Is that possible? Because I will.
I've got a half barrel keg that I would donate in order to make it happen. Absolutely.
What does that do with the open container rules if pulled over?
I think you just don't get pulled over. And then you don't have to worry about it.
I will say when I drive the van to the game, people are much nicer to me in traffic on the way home.
Yeah.
Like they'll let you merge over. They'll let you get over a little bit more. Like when I'm just in my truck and I'm just in a regular vehicle, everybody's like, fuck this guy in the white truck. But they're like, let the guy in the Bengals van over, especially maybe we just got the shit kicked out of us.
Yeah.
But we're going to go over on time a little bit tonight. So we got to get the score predictions. But for those who haven't seen the van, here's the van.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, want to see my van? 2000 Chevy Venture, mint condition, by the way. Orange paint, black stripes, Houday on the bottom. Call it the fan van. People ask what kind of gas it takes. It doesn't take any gas. It runs off the blood of my enemies from my Twitter mentions, actually. It doesn't actually take oil either. Runs on the lubrication from all the tears from you dumb in my mentions. 63,000 original miles on this baby. She's hardly even broken in. People ask to see the van. It's my fault. I haven't driven the van this year. Is that my fault? Am I why the Bengals haven't won a home game? Probably not. But we're not going to risk it. We're bringing this some out on Sunday. And some people may say, oh, it's a 2000. It doesn't have any luxury features. Luxury features? Watch this. Yeah. Hoodie I haven't seen since last season. And talk about the interior of this bad boy. Beautiful tan interior. Still smells like the cigarettes my grandma used to smoke in it 15 years ago. Tape player phone adapter thing that actually doesn't even fit my new phone. I got to figure that the out. Power locks. This might not work. Heat still works as good as it did the day this fine piece of machinery was built. Air conditioning doesn't work. Went out about $750 to replace it, and I said, you know what, this whole thing might not be worth $750. But you know what? It's getting cooler out. It doesn't matter. back end, a little let's roar, kind of the old slogan, but that's all right. AFC championship banners, because, well, that's all we have. Will I get some haters talking about this fine piece of machinery in the mentions? Probably, but you just sound like people that don't own a mint condition 2000 Chevy Venture, and I feel sorry for you.
That's gorgeous.
That's it.
Was a beautiful video. I was not expecting you to play that.
That was a video from last year. Yeah.
I picked up on that. But that was gorgeous.
I just went to my mention. I just hit my mentions or search van. She just hit the garage with my Jeep. I just hit it in the garage with my Jeep. She just hit the van in the garage.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, better fix it.
What is this, fucking amateur hour? I was just hyping it up on here, and we're just out here fucking slamming Jeep doors into it.
Oh, my God. That thing's gorgeous. It is. Have you
jungle sticker up?
Does the HC just need a recharge, or is it just busted?
Something needed replaced that was expensive,
okay.
And it's just, it's a fall vehicle anyway. Early in the season, you might get a little warm, but that's why I leave at 6:30 in the morning, and there's no traffic on the way down. And then after the game, I just hang out for an hour or so and let the traffic filter out. Then I hit the road and I just float on up. So we'll be all right.
Love it, absolutely love it. It's beautiful.
Sensor beat
sorry,
my
dog.
dog out. My bad.
Sorry, buddy.
That was the captions app.
Yeah. I love that it beeps. It makes the videos.
It needs a new fan, but the new fan has nothing to do with the air conditioning. But I am very lucky that my father-in-law is a master mechanic. There are very few people in this world that can tell me something and I'll just nod my head and agree. But if he's telling me something about a vehicle, I'm just like, yeah, let's go buy that part and I'll watch you put it in. Do you want me to hold the light?
Yeah, are you gonna cuss at me like Dad used to do when I was fixing shit? All right,
he doesn't, but he's damn good.
Van's gorgeous. You will see it this season. I'm going to speak for Drew. He's already said it himself. It's week 1. We are I enjoy your wife on here calling out mechanical issues. Yeah, I absolutely.
It's not even a big deal.
No,
I'll get it fixed.
Come on, just get off his back. Come on, he's doing his best. God, jeez. 5 days away from the season opener, and this is our inaugural score prediction. You want to go first?
Well, I looked up the stats from last year, and I predicted the Bengals to lose, I think, one time, all of last season.
I remember.
Some would say that that's not
was it Baltimore?
Journalism with integrity. They may say that that's me being a homer. That may be people saying that. And you know what? I'm a fucking homer. We're going to go to Cleveland.
Yeah.
We're going to win the game 27-17. Bengals win. 27-17 in Cleveland. Bengals win because I'm a fucking homer.
I love that. I absolutely love that. How about you think it's going to be an air raid, pass it out? How do you think they're going to do it?
Yeah, that's how the Bengals offense works. I think.
Yep.
I think here's one big prediction. A big play on a Chase Brown screen. I'm not saying it'll be a touchdown, but there will be a big play from the screen.
Absolutely love it.
A couple member chats from K Breezy and John Paps. OGs, stand up. Thank you guys for being members. Again, if you want to become a member of our YouTube channel, you can watch our game preview show live on Thursdays. If not, it will be out on Fridays at 10 a.m. Back to the score predictions. I am going with that prediction. I'm confident in that prediction. We're going to start the season 0-1, and the timeline Sunday evening is going to be unhinged for a good reason. Now yours.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I think that this offense is going to average 27 to 30 points a game this year. I really do. Alvy in the chat's going to call me a copycat. You have every right to do so, but I think the Bengals are going to win this thing 34-21. I think that the 21 mark for the Browns is going to happen in garbage time. I think we're going to enter the fourth quarter 31-17. We're going to go down, kick a field goal. And then Flacco's gonna throw, or Shador. We're kicking their ass. Maybe Shador comes in, or Dylan Gabriel, and they score a garbage time touchdown to make it a little bit closer of a game. But I think we're marching into Cleveland and taking it 34-21, baby.
There have been reports that I accidentally said we were going to start 0-1. What an idiot! I said we're going to go win the game 27-17 and start 1-0. Maybe it's a trauma response from past seasons.
It could be. Yeah, it could be.
But what a dumbass I am. What an idiot.
Yeah, let's.
I
whip
like
their
that young
ass. Who
chicken
said-
sandwich. I say we do it.
I say
we
so.
do it.
I say so. Yeah, 100%.
Breezy's got
All
a
right.
shooter walk off, 20-17.
Ooh.
I don't know if my heart can take having to do a walk off.
I don't want that. Walk off. I want to beat them to fucking oblivion. I just want 30 points.
I want
by
to
the first
relax.
quarter.
I want to relax and talk shit for the second half of the first quarter. You know, just be on Twitter, just being insufferable.
We don't get that luxury, but hopefully we can get it this year with this high-powered offense. All right, folks, we went over a little bit, but we talked about 50-0 in the dark. If Batman says we're putting a 50 burger up, I'm not gonna fucking argue with Batman because he kicks people's ass.
Yeah, you think Batman's gonna get in the chat and lie? I doubt it.
I don't think he would, man. But this episode, man, we're at an hour and 5 minutes. We've talked Dalton Risner, Mike Pennell. We've gone over the depth chart. We got to see a beautiful, beautiful video of Drew's van. Absolutely wonderful. We hit our score predictions, and you guys have had data the entire time below on the tick pick ticker at the bottom of the
Shout out to
screen.
the tick pick ticker.
Absolutely. Check that out. Look at that. Listen it right there. Use promo code SITSY14 in the Tick Pick app. $15 off your order for tickets. Drew went over that you could use it one time this season. Absolutely love it. Go buy Garage Beer. Go download the BetJack app and tune in this Sunday for a Cleveland Browns ass whooping as the Bengals take it to them, baby.
And a good shout out from John Paps to Vic and all the moms.
Why are we doing that?
Y'all. She's up there fighting with my kid,
Okay.
keeping her entertained while we're doing this. Your wife's probably up there fighting all 17 of yours. Shout out to the moms. What do you mean? Why are we doing that? Do you not appreciate mothers and women, Ron? Why wouldn't we do? Why wouldn't we do it?
I thought I missed a holiday or something, and I was gonna have to walk upstairs and get the. Did you know it was blah 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 day? And I just making sure so I can know what I'm walking up to. You know, Jesus. Next week we will bring back the Steve Heat tweet of the week. You guys will see it. Drew,
it's gonna happen.
Drew made a trophy. Absolutely beautiful.
Actually, Young Chicken Sandwich made the trophy.
Oh, did he? Okay.
The trophy graphic I sent you, Young Chicken Sandwich made that. So shout out to you for your contribution.
Yes, I know it wasn't Mother's Day, but I thought it was like Sweetest Day or some other fucking made up holiday. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, fudge, what'd I do?
Guy says shout out the moms. I was like, why would we do that?
Oh, I love you, honey. Hey, man, we're past an hour. Finish that beer. I got nothing left but a hooday, baby.
I love you all. I can't wait to be on here next week talking about how we just beat the hell out of Cleveland. Tuesday, 8 p.m. Tuesday, 8 p.m. next week. We will see you all there. We love you.
Your boys are ready to go. You already know. Grab a garage beer, let's flow. No filter needed. Beer's getting deleted. It's the Cincy Unfiltered Show. Let's go. My boys are ready to go. My boys are ready to go. You already know. Grab a garage beer, let's flow. No filter needed. Beer's getting deleted. It's the Cincy Unfiltered Show. Let's go.